Alrighty, guys, what is up? Let me make sure my mic is in good shape here. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another shipping live stream. It's a beautiful Wednesday today here in St. Louis. I'm just kind of picking up a little bit of scraps from some repairs we did last night. We finally repaired the Guitar Hero pedal. We got it resoldered. We super glued the wire down so it doesn't pull on it, and yeah, it's ready to go. We got to list an entire Rock Band set today. So the guitar that we fixed, the drum set with the pedal we fixed. We have a microphone that's in good working order, and we have a game. So that'll be hopefully like $250. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. But anyway, getting into what we're shipping though, because yeah, I mean we haven't had a good big item, like a good high value item in the store in a little while. This was actually one of them that was kind of hanging out for a while. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait a second to talk about this one. We're gonna get through these other ones first. I think we're gonna get through these first. This was a aggressive inline skating VHS from the 90s, and I think I remember watching these. Video Groove is what it is. It's Video Groove. Yeah, Video Groove Video Magazine. But of course, I mean, most of you guys are old enough to know that you know, inline aggressive skating was super popular in the 90s, and I was definitely into it back then, and definitely probably watched this exact video or a video like it for sure. These are just really cool. But I picked this up from St. Vincent de Paul recently, and I'm glad that people were overlooking them because, yeah, these go for good money. This one sold for $24 with $3.90 in shipping, and I sold another one for a best offer, and I honestly shouldn't have taken the offer because I could have held out for more money. But I sold another one for best offer, I think 15 or 18 or something like that. But yeah, these go for good money. Old skateboard videos, old inline aggressive skate stuff. I mean, if you find anything like that, definitely snag it. Definitely snag it. Yeah, I hadn't scored from our local St. Vincent in a while, and was super glad to find these. I found this one and another one, and then I think one more VHS too. Maybe it was something, it wasn't related to this, maybe it was like a sci-fi or a horror or something like that, but either way, you know, just glad to have found it. So, alright, let's see what we got in the cardboard pile here. Fortunately, we don't have enough for two. Why is this not catching? There we go. Alright, let me find another piece of cardboard. Probably going to be over here. Oh, this is like the top to a banker box. This will be fine. We don't use any banker boxes in our business really, so happy to get this out of here. I know some people do use banker boxes for like inventory storage system and stuff like that, but we do not. I'm just going to cut this by hand because this is just going to be a smidge easier. I really need to update the music playlist that we have, guys. I'm sorry if you guys keep hearing the same tracks on every live stream, but all right. First item going out. We actually, with this VHS that we got just before the live stream started, we're now over 200 gross for the day, which makes me happy because we kind of had a really crappy weekend. Not gonna lie. Kind of had a really crappy weekend. But I also didn't list Friday or Sunday, or yeah. I didn't list Friday or Sunday, so that maybe had something to do with it. That maybe had a little bit to do with it. Alright, coming in at 8 ounces. Okay, next up, I literally just listed this last night. This is a Breitling Watches hat. Jesus, how did it get all of this? I bet there's just like some hair and stuff hanging out right here. Because it was clean when I listed it. Jesus. Come on. Come on. Anyway, Breitling Watches hat. I thrifted this from the bins? I want to say from the bins. Yeah, a while ago. I obviously have a bunch of hats to catch up on, so, you know, this is a perfect example of, like, Ray, why did you take so long to list this hat? Because this one sold for great money, and like I said, sold overnight at $13 with $4.50 in shipping. The only reason that I price it down a little bit is because it had a little bit of blemish right here. I thought I had another spot of blemish. But if these things are in like mint condition or close to new, these things can snag upwards of like 20 to 30 bucks. Don't ask me why, because like, you know, it's a watch brand. I'm just like, why does a watch brand, like, why does their apparel go for so much? I don't get it. But I mean, Breitlings are like, they're S tier stuff, so like, I don't know. I just guess that these watch owners are very particular about their merchandise. So anyway, leaving the last little bits of nonsense on there. But yeah, 100% would pick up again. Anywhere you can find it, for sure. And honestly, the fact that I sold it overnight, I probably could have snagged at least maybe $5 more out of it. But it is what it is. Alrighty, going out at 7 ounces. I gotta hydrate. It's hydration time. Instead of drinking coffee or any sort of caffeine, this is my version of caffeine. It's just ice cold water. Okay. This is definitely the heavy hitter of the day, guys. This is Barkley Shut Up and Jam for Super Nintendo. This thing right here has a kind of an interesting story. So we wandered in to a vintage clothing shop in Las Vegas, Emily and I. And I was like, oh, you guys got video games. Like, they had like a little, like, you know, little glass container full of video games up at the front. And they had this in there, and I was like, yo, is that factory sealed? And yeah, this is a factory seal 100%. And they only wanted $40 for this. Now, there were some comps that were kind of conflicting. I did see a comp that was like almost $200. It did have a little bit of damage. Like you can see, you guys aren't going to be able to see it, but there's a little dip right here in the front of the box, which kind of stinks. But really cool nonetheless to find a sealed Super Nintendo game for 40 freaking bucks. So, thought that was really cool. We ended up taking an offer on it. We had it listed for like 120, 100 bucks for a long time. And we ended up selling this one for 85, I believe it was 85. Yeah, 85 free shipping on that guy. So, yeah, not the greatest, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, kind of cool. Kind of cool. I wish, I mean, if I actually had any memories tied to this game, I'd probably keep it. But since I don't, you know, I was willing, definitely at that price point too. $40. I mean, like, pretty much any Super Nintendo game at the price point of $40, I'm probably buying it no matter what it is. So even though, you know, of course, this is a very not sought after game, like NBA Jam definitely eclipsed this game. You know, I would definitely be ears perked up trying to buy basically any sealed Super Nintendo game at $40. Factory sealed, of course. We're just loosely taping this. We're not trying to, you know, super pack the bubble wrap around it just in case that it might warp the box in some way. But yeah, finally glad to see this go because we went to Vegas in February or March. Somewhere around there. So, happy to see that go. We've been hanging on to that one for a while. Gonna get some paper down. Okay. Beautiful. Get some paper on top. All right, 12 ounces. Boom. All right, 3 down. I think 4 to go. 3 to go. 4 to go. Let's see what we got here, guys. All right, in bin B, we have this putter cover that we got from the bins 1 video ago, 2 videos ago. So that was cool. This was a quick sale at $11.75 with $4.75 in shipping. It's cool to see that go pretty quick. Find a little piece of cardboard for this to hang on to for the label or something. That looks good. I could always put it loose in the bag too, but I like having Whenever I put stuff in poly bags, I like to have it secured down. I don't like it to be all loosey-goosey in there. So I'll just have like a little cardboard backing like this. And we should probably be able to fit this in a small bag. Why am I paranoid that I'm muted right now? All right, I'm not muted. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I wasn't able to see anybody chatting for some reason. I was like, am I muted? Okay. Nice and compact. And only 3 ounces. We love that. All right. Moving on. Moving on. I think the last 2 things are in our bins over here. Okay, yep, we did have one in F. I'm gonna actually have to go around for this one. We have a camera, Canon Sure Shot 130U. And we also had these Star Wars books. These Star Wars books took a while to sell. These are one of my oldest inventory items right here. But they're old storybooks like this, with like full color photographs inside, which is really neat, from the movie and stuff, which is cool. We'll get those wrapped up in a second. Let's just take care of this camera real quick. We got this camera from our pal Roosevelt over at A&R Resale in St. Louis. He had a bunch of 35mm cameras laying around, and he sold them all to me. I think he sold 6 to me for $5 a piece. So we're $30 all in. We've already sold 2, one or 2. This one sold though for $40 with $7 in shipping, which of course already makes us into the green after this one is all said and done. But I'm pretty sure we've already sold enough to be in the green on that deal. So, heck yeah. Can't remember if we sold 1 or 2 though. But I know we sold another Canon in that lot for a similar price, $35 or $40 or somewhere around in there. So, if you guys aren't picking up your 35mm cameras, especially if they're Canon, or other good names, Nikon, definitely pick those up. Even some of the Fujifilm stuff can be good. I'm trying to think of another brand that I've sold before. But yeah, definitely pick up your 35mm cameras, guys. Throw some paper on the bottom, as we do. Beautiful. And the reason I charged $7 in shipping is I knew it'd be heavy, but we weren't over a pound. I almost put 12 pounds. Thought we were going to be over a pound on that camera. Hey, we appreciate you. That's my lovely wife. Y'all. She the best. So with these books here, let's see. We sold them for a decent amount of money. These hung out forever. $12 free shipping. Of course, these are gonna go media mail. But these books were in bin A, and we're now on bin F. I mean, not including our clothing and not including our media shelf, but like bin A. This has been around forever. We're gonna throw these in a bag though, for good measure. I mean, would I pick these up again? Yeah, I probably would. I mean, our bins do 30 or 40 cents an inch on books, so like that's 1 inch right there. So, you know, it's not like we're into these for very much. Could the condition have been better? Yes. The headless shipper is back. That's funny. I mean, be honest with me, Redder. Like, would it be better if you guys saw my face? I don't know. I mean, I'm totally down to explore. You know, what would be better? Okay, let me find a box. Oh, that's almost perfect. I think that's going to be perfect, actually. I'm going to cut this off of this big box that we have here. I think this might be perfect. Oh, no, I don't know if it's going to be long enough. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Oh my gosh. It's like, that's borderline. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually do this, but add some cardboard at the end, just to make myself feel better about doing that. Yeah, it's definitely too close for comfort with, like, yeah. It's definitely too close. We're going to definitely add a little bit of cardboard at the end. We'll just use this. We'll just use the, yeah, we'll just use the little edge strip part of this. This might be a little overkill, but you know what? It's going to give me the peace of mind that it's going to get to the buyer appropriately. And that's what we're here to do. Cut this little end piece off. That's not really needed. until I cut the book doing this, right? Alright, that's good enough. We like it. Probably a little overkill, but again, guys, we now know for sure that this is going to get there in the way that it needs to. It's a cool perspective. You feel part of the action. Okay, that's kind of what I was going for. It's much better than a headless stripper. That is true. No zombie strippers here. That cardboard cutter is life-changing. It really is. It really is. I honestly feel so, like, stupid just waiting so long to use it. Because, like, you know, like, you get something and, like, you're like, yes, I will use this. And it kind of just sits there and you, like, walk by, you go, yes, I'm going to use that. And you just do that for, like, a couple months. Then you finally use it and you're like, wow, what have I been doing with my entire life? I'm gonna tape this down a little bit more. Again, I'm a weirdo, guys. I like to have it compact, you know, at least for the most part. This might be over a pound. Wow, this is almost 2 pounds. We're just gonna up that to 2 pounds. All right. Good dealio. What's up, Kristen? How's it going today? I'm actually gonna. You guys are gonna put some labels on with me today, okay? Whether you like it or not, we're doing it. I've been going back and forth on like whether or not to do this, because like I know that this isn't the most exciting of content. Looking at me shipping stuff or putting labels on rather. But here we are. You can see all of my glorious drum sets. We actually used this one for testing because I wanted to make sure that that drum pedal, that bass pedal, was working on both systems. Again, peace of mind. Peace of mind. What's up, Clip? Welcome, welcome. Did you get some of those storms last night? No, we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything. Surprisingly. Let's see. All right. Odyssey head cover going out first. This was at a 3-ounce rate. We're going to put 6x4x3. $3.81 ground advantage. We love it. Let me bring my bag over, which I always forget to do. Bring my bag over. I need to sweep this floor so bad. I know I said I was going to do it the other day, guys, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Alright. First one going down. Alright. Barkley, shut up and jam. The big hitter of today. I wonder if they're going to get this graded. I wonder if they're going to get the sealed game graded. I honestly don't feel like the box is in good enough condition for it to be graded with a little dip in the front, but you know, it could still be like an 8 point something, maybe. Definitely not a 9 something. Definitely not a 9 something. right, the Breitling hat. Going out for $4.20. Do any of y'all ship out hats in poly bags? I know somebody in the Discord was talking about that, and I was like, man, I kind of feel like that's a little bit of risky business. I mean, especially if it's like a hat that has like a very structured like bill, or like the front of the hat needs to be like very upright, you know? I mean, if it's like a Nike dry fit, sure, ship it in a poly. But like anything else, you know, that's not like a floppy hat or like a dad hat, very tempted to never use a poly bag. All right, our inline aggressive skating video, VHS video is going out for $3.92, media mail. I don't know if you guys heard on my last live, but I got counterfeit striked on some of my recorded VHS that I had. So I just took down all of my recorded VHS. They only took down 2 listings, which is kind of interesting. I just ended up taking it all down just to be safe, and I'm probably just going to sell it on one of the Facebook groups that I belong to that only deals in recorded TV. That camp chair brings back memories. My grandfather was an archaeologist, and he had one of those at his desk in his basement while he sorted through arrowheads at the cabin in Pennsylvania. That sounds like a really great memory, Red Dirt. That sounds like a really great memory. This is actually a modern remake, believe it or not. This is a modern remake, and it's super comfortable though. Like, I understand why they use these types of chairs in the military. All right, 2 pounds on this one. We're actually gonna have to measure this. I believe it's like 12. Yeah, 12 by 9 by 1. All right, $4.67. Still really cheap for a 2-pound item. Gotta love media mail for that. But yeah, we actually got this chair out of the bins. We got this out of the bins, and I was like, man, that looks like a good, like, you know, around the fire sort of camping chair. And it ended up being like super comfortable, and I obviously now I use it in my day-to-day activities. So it's kind of funny that that worked out like that. All right, Canon camera. It is not wanting to load this page. There we go. 5 days later. Alrighty. And this one's going out for $4.81. Woo! Excuse me, guys. Hopefully I didn't sneeze too much in your guys' ears. All right. Last item, ready to go out. Over $200 worth of gross goods today. Feeling real good about it. I hope your guys' Wednesday goes super well. Let me know if you are watching this on the replay. Let me know in the comments down below what you sold on this Wednesday, or what anything cool that you've sold recently. Be sure to hit that thumbs up if you guys are still hanging out. I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. You know all that stuff. But I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, you guys will see me back here on Friday. We're having a regular video tomorrow. We have an announcement coming tomorrow for a new video series. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, all that good stuff. Let's make this cash. I love you guys. Yeah. I'll see you guys, like I said, back here on Friday if you want to come back for the live stream. And a regular video will be tomorrow. All right, peace out, guys.